The last 4 kings of Judah came from King Josiah's family. His 3 sons, Jehoahaz, Jehoiakim, and Zedekiah, and his grandson Jehoiakim, each ruled as the king of Judah for a short time. Jehoahaz was not king for long. He did what was evil, and the king of Egypt came and made Jehoahaz a prisoner. The king stole silver and gold from Jehoahaz. Then he put Jehoahaz's brother Jehoiakim on the throne. The king of Egypt took Jehoahaz to Egypt. When Jehoiakim was king of Judah, he too did what was evil. The king of Babylon attacked Jehoiakim, made him a prisoner, and took him to Babylon. The king of Babylon stole some of the things from the Lord's temple and put them in his own temple. When Jehoiakim was taken away, his son Jehoiakim became king of Judah. Jehoiakim was king of Judah for just 3 months. He too did what was evil. The king of Babylon sent for Jehoiakim and brought him to Babylon. The king of Babylon made Jehoiakim's uncle Zedekiah king of Judah. Like his brothers, Zedekiah did what was evil. He led the people of Judah to do evil things too. The prophet Jeremiah warned Zedekiah that God would punish him, but Zedekiah did not listen. God was angry with the people of Judah. They sinned and did not obey God, but God loved his people. He wanted them to turn back to him. God sent prophets to warn the people, but the people did not listen. Finally, it was time to judge the people of Judah for their sin. God allowed the king of Babylon and his army to attack Judah. Many of the people died. The king of Babylon took everything out of the Lord's temple and carried it back to Babylon. Then the king and his army burned the temple. They tore down the wall around the city and burned the palaces. Anything that they did not take with them was destroyed. All of the people who were still alive were taken back to Babylon. The king forced them to be slaves. Everything the prophet Jeremiah had warned about happened, just like God said it would. God was right to punish his people for their sin, but he kept his promise to provide a king through David's family. Ultimately, God punished our sin through his son Jesus and made him our king forever.
Catechism, meow, meow. Catechism, meow, meow. Everybody gather around to hear the catechism. Meow, meow, meow. Woo!
Hey everybody, it's me, Kevin the Cat, and we're here to talk about the catechism. And today we have a very special guest, our friend Mama Laura. Hi, Mama Laura.
Hi, Kevin.
Hi. What are you doing?
I was just picking up from having supper. Are you here to help me?
Wow, supper?
Yeah, we just had supper.
Wow, that's crazy. We're actually talking about the Lord's Supper.
We are?
Yeah, that brings us to Catechism number 47. And it says, can the Lord's Supper add anything to Christ's atoning work?
Oh, well, that's a really good question. Do you know the answer?
No,
Oh.
I was hoping that you could tell me.
Oh, well, I definitely can help you out with that, Kevin. So, there is nothing that we could do to earn our salvation. I know.
That's
Isn't that
crazy.
amazing?
So, I was wondering this. So, now that I'm saved, Marty, Marty the Mouse?
Marty the Mouse.
No, yeah. Okay, so, Marty the Mouse, he loves to steal my Meow Mix. So, does that mean that the next time that I see him, I can just give him nice little punch in the nose?
Kevin, no. That would not be very kind.
But you said that it doesn't lose my salvation.
Well, that is true, but we shouldn't abuse that grace.
Oh, really?
Really, we shouldn't abuse it.
So, does that mean that, I can't just live however I want?
No, you definitely cannot live however you want.
Wow, that's crazy. That's really crazy. So, the Lord's Supper doesn't add anything to my salvation, but I can't just live however I want to live.
No, because Christ died once and for all, and it was for us.
Wow. So, that's really crazy. That's really cool. So, there's nothing I can do to earn my salvation, not even by taking the Lord's Supper?
No, even if we were to partake of the Lord's Supper, that wouldn't earn our way into anything. It's really just out of remembrance of what Christ has already done for us.
Wow! Wow, that's really neat and that's really cool, and I think we all learned a lot here today, huh, kids? What do you think? So, thanks for having us. Thanks for being here, and I'll let you clean up after supper, okay?
Oh, thank you so much.
All right, bye-bye, kids. See you next week.
Well, hello, everyone. It's me, Granny. And guess what? I'm going to help you learn the memory verse, because you know what? It's a long one. So let's start, okay? It's Psalm 139, verses 13 and 14. And let's see what it says. It says, "For you formed my inward parts. You knitted me together in my mother's womb. I praise you, because I am... Oh!
For I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Everyone knows it too.
Hello, George. I'm trying to finish the verse. As I was saying, I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works. My soul knows it very well.
So this Bible verse, if I am correct, is saying that God himself put handsome little me together when I was a handsome teeny baby shark. Was very cute, you know. Put me together in my mother's womb. God did it. Is that what you're saying?
Why, yes, George. That's exactly right. Very good. God did it. He knew exactly who we were going to be. He knew that you would be a wonderful shark. And he knew it before you were even born.
So, Granny, God also knit you together in your mother's womb when you were just a tiny little old lady baby. That's adorable.
George, I wasn't always old, you know. I was young once.
Oh, go on. I don't believe it. Now, wait a minute. These kids need to know this verse, right? So we should say it again so they get tokens so they can buy all the amazing things in the candy store, right?
Yes, George, that's absolutely right. So why don't we try this? I will say the first part, and you can say the end, okay?
Okay.
And hopefully that will help the kids to learn the verse, okay? So I'm going to say the beginning. For you formed my inward parts. You knitted me together in my mother's womb. I praise you.
For I am fearfully and wonderfully made, and so are you. And wonderful are your works. My soul knows it very well. You guys can do this. You guys can do this to get stuff from the candy store. Come on. Stop memorizing. What do you think, Granny? Can they do it?
I know they can do it. Now get memorizing. I'm hoping next week everybody can get a token to the candy store.
See you next time.